Pretty much apologies as we bring you the live coverage a bit after the first couple of minutes, and I'm at the moment getting into their own 22. And joining with me in the com box, Bhishma Jayasekara. A very good afternoon, Bhishma.
Very good afternoon, Janidu. And we are underway here at Air Force grounds here. Mahanama making one change here. Kalara Dias coming in place of Vihanga Seneth, unlike the last week encounter versus the last week against the Josephians. So Mahanama making some few changes here. It's a must-win game for both teams. Both teams searching for that win in their season, including the knockouts as well. So Mahanama have failed to win one single game as well as the Cambrians. So it's all to play for here. And we have another 67 minutes actions filled here. And the weather also, Janidu, prevailing to be very good, unlike the rainy weather we had the past few days.
Well, yes, it's been raining these few days, and not sure whether the rain will come down today as well. But nevertheless, it's going to be a big challenge for these youngsters, especially with these conditions and with the wet ball. Yes, Mahanama now few meters. That's the first knock forward of the game, and that will be a scrum down, a vantage scrum down in favor of the Cambrians.
Mahanama making good headway from the first kick-off here, but still not having that finishing touch. As we saw the last week also against the Josephians, Mahanama was down by a few in the first half with giving away a bonus point for the Josephians, but then during the 50th mark we had them trailing the Josephians just with a 4-point deficit, coming back to make the scores 25 points to 29. So that was a good turning point for Mahanama in that match. They were at 25 points to 29, Janidu. So if they can show that same resilience they showed against the Josephians here at this fixture against the Cambrians, they can run away with the win. But Prince of Wales also putting up 21 points against the much fancied St. Peter's. So they've been also improving week by week. Both teams have been improving, but just failing to find that finishing touch as well. Today will determine which team will get that first win of the season.
Yes, Bhishma, these two teams do have a lot of potential within them, and of course Mahanama looking favourites because they've been in the A division system in the past couple of years, and of course Cambrians coming from promoting rather from B division to A division this year, pretty much the underdogs, but nevertheless both these teams have a lot of potential, and like you mentioned, it's just that they've not been able to control those finishing lines, and but nevertheless one team has the opportunity of marking that first win for their team in the season. Yes, the brilliant ruck work from Prince of Wales, but they need more support.
A good break there by Nimsara. We saw Nimsara proving his worth back in the game versus Anand at Air Force grounds as well. The Cambrians forwards, Janidu, have done an immense job for them throughout the season. Backs also have lived up to the mark, but I would say the forward pack of the Cambrians, those 8 forwards have done an immense job in taking them forward in every game they played. So it will be a mismatch here, I would say, because the Mahanama backs have been proving their worth in this season. So the backs will be targeting the opposite backs, and the opposite forwards will be targeting the Mahanama forwards. So it's going to be good, interesting challenge here. And Nimsara, the number 8, getting ready for the throw-in.
Radev Fernando Breaking from that line out. Opportunity. Good defense coming in from Mahanama. Good line speed. Yes, Anuas Tikshana. Once again, good line speed from Mahanama, putting pressure on the Cambrians, pushing them back. But nevertheless, concedes another penalty. Two penalties conceded early on in the game from Mahanama College. Something they'll have to consider about. Once again, the Cambrians opting to go for the boot, finding that touch. Silva with the ball in hand. Will definitely look to find some good, decent touch. It's not easy as well with the wind. But nevertheless, it's a good kick from Silva. Yes, the opportunity now for Prince of Wales. Coming inside the 22 meter. Interesting to see whether it's going to be an 8-man line out. Like you mentioned, Bhishma, they've got the potential from their forwards. Interesting to see will they opt to win this Rexona line out and drive that rolling maul. Yes, no contest from Mahanama. Yes, Prince of Wales setting their rolling maul. They need to make sure that they do not collapse and move forward, and yes, they still do. Nevertheless, Mahanama does very well to get out of danger. Yes, Sijita Ramesh into contact. They have enough support as well. Yes, Anuas. Once again, Prince of Wales coming to the middle for a more.
Ramesh also going in good headway, and the backs also finding some space. Ritzel will be opting for another Rexona line out. So clearly Prince of Wales showing their intentions by choosing to go the full length of this game, probably with the forward pack of theirs, with the backs just having to support with their defense being up to the mark. So will Prince of Wales score the first Amana Bank try is the question. Promising signs as well. That's Munasinghe breaking there. Ball was about to be transferred, but just being a little bit sneaky there, Janidu.
Yes, Bhishma, that was an interesting move from Prince of Wales. But nevertheless, once again, they've opted to go to play those close quarters. They have the potential having some good forwards in their outfit. Yes, Prince of Wales now moving forward inch by inch. Can they get over the whitewash is the question. Good defense coming in as well from Mahanama, and Mahanama does really well to get out of danger. Player held up. Good work from Mahanama. And they'll be relieved after this good work done. And they'll have the goal line drop out. Prince of Wales will have to make sure that they collect this ball and bounce back once again, as they do have the opportunity. Kicks are deep from Mahanama. Interesting to see with the Vasita knock forward. Yes, it is. Our referee says that it's a knock forward. And that will be yet another scrum down for Mahanama College.
Well, Ratnayaka not with the cleanest of dropouts there, but luckily Tarin Silva having a bad day and getting some butterfingers there. And the ball just slipping out of his hands and giving away position for Mahanama. So Mahanama with some luck there, prevailing, the ball coming towards them. Kalharada as the replacement scrum half gives it out to Malinka Danuja. Here are the backs, and Hapuhinna gets the ball. He's dangerous guy with the ball, but offloads it to Bandara. Poured down well, but there's going to be an infringement there. And Kalar Dias takes the quick tap. Just loses his foot there. Mahanama on the attack here.
Yes, pretty much good work by Kalhara Silva. As soon as the penalty was conceded, he took that quick tap, and yes, Mahanama now with the opportunity. Playing with some fast pace, which is really important that they make sure that they held on to possession. And here the forwards now opting to play those close quarters. Mahanama forwards opting to go with the close quarters once again. Moving forward inch by inch. It's good play from Mahanama. You can see that the backs are asking for the ball. But pretty sure that the plan is to drive forward from that forwards, and for a moment that the ball was loose, but nevertheless safely lands into a Mahanama player's hand. And now Mahanama with a massive opportunity. And once again, Mahanama loses the ball, knock forward, says the referee. And Prince of Wales, this time it's Prince of Wales getting out of trouble.
Well, we have the man in the middle, Jivaka Fonseca, in charge of the game here at Air Force Ground. So his eye is up to date and he saw a knock on there. So Tarusha Pereira giving the ball away. Well, the starting 30 minutes of this game, Janita, has been very interesting. Mahanama first getting the ball from the kickoff and going near their try line, but then losing the ball, and Prince of Wales coming close to their try line and failing to score, and vice versa. Mahanama coming back into their own half and losing the ball again. So I'm pretty sure this 13 minutes are a good indication that this match will be a close one. It will come down to the final minute and it will prove to see who will be the better team, and most importantly, the team with the most less mistakes. Let's say if they score about 20 errors, the team with the 19th error will be winning this match. So it's all to play for here with the gusty winds as well. It's never easy playing in Air Force grounds. What do you say from your experience here, Janidu, Air Force grounds?
Well, pretty much a valid point, Bhishma. Of course, Air Force grounds, especially with the wind, I think the kicking game comes into play. The territorial game has to play a vital role here. I'm pretty sure that these players must have been advised from their coaches, especially with the conditions. It's a bit gloomy, and you never know at what time the rain could enter as well. But nevertheless, like you mentioned, both these teams know that this is a big opportunity for them to mark their first win of the season. And of course, pretty sure that they are going to play their hearts out. It's a do or die situation for both these teams, because all these teams are heading into this season, want to find their momentum moving forward towards the season. And yes, Prince of Wales, Nimsar, number 8, breaking out from the scrum, and Anuas to Silva. Silva puts it to boot. Silva doesn't find big meters, but nevertheless gets out of trouble. And here's an opportunity now for Mahanama. And yes, Bhishma, coming back to the point, both these teams have been prepared for this game very well. Especially I had a chat with the Mahanama coaching staff as well. They said that they've been training in the wet conditions as well, especially in that the heavy rains had in the past few days. They wanted to make sure that they head into this game well prepared, and that was a brilliant or rather a surprising line-out move, Bhishma, but nevertheless concedes a penalty in favour of Prince of Wales.
Mahanama interestingly going for the Springboks line out there, but ultimately just failing that tactic. Well, now we know why they call them the Springboks, mastering that line out, but unfortunately Mahanama failing and giving an obstruction there. So the story of the game so far has been unforced errors by both teams. So Mahanama giving away a position, and Prince of Wales again with a good opportunity to gain some meters. And shout out to Surya and Nimsar as well. He's been an important cog in the wheel of this Cambrians pack, being at the back of every line out and every scrum, making important meters, giving that goose step. And this time, Prince of Wales, almost up to their 50, will be looking to exit their lines and get some positional gain here. While saying that, position goes in the way of Mahanama. A wayward pass there by Anu Astikshana. Nothing Tarin Silva could have done. So the ball goes in the way of Mahanama again.
Yes, a few handling errors from both these teams, especially with the conditions, and especially heading into an important game like this. You'll have to make sure that you do not make any error, especially when it comes to the handling errors. Especially you've got to be consistent. Yes, Dias with the feeding, lovely short ball, but very well defended. But unfortunately, referee spots that as a forward pass. So once again, a handling error from Mahanama College. And this time, it's a vantage scrum in favour of Prince of Wales. Yes, Bhishma, especially heading into this game, we've seen a lot of handling errors so far. Just the 16th minute of the game, and probably, definitely, these teams must realise that they've got to lessen down these mistakes and just focus on their game plan. And here's Suren Nimsara once again breaking from the scrum. He has been a key player in that forwards lineup for Prince of Wales. Yes, Tarin Silva once again putting it to boot, but blocked by Mahanama. Does Mahanama have the opportunity of scoring the first Amana Bank try? And yes, they do. That's the first Amana Bank try of the game, and that's Viduna Adipatu scoring that first try for Mahanama, and Mahanama draws first blood of the game, and they move up to 5 points with the goal conversion to come.
And silly mistake leading up to a 5-pointer for Mahanama. Prince of Wales giving the ball away by a charged kick down there. He had plenty of time, or maybe if he went just a few meters back, would have had a clear exit. So Tarin Silva hasn't had a big day with the boot and giving away 5 points with a 2-point conversion. Easy one for Ratnayaka coming. So errors leading both sides to gain position. So, and that will read the first goal conversion of the match. And Ratnayaka adds the 2 points as easy as you like. And Mahanama will be leading this game with the first Amana Bank try, and the scores read 7 points to nil.
Well, yes, Bhishma, Tarin Silva did not have much space there to go into boot, and the pressure coming from the Mahanama defence completely blocked that kick, and nevertheless that effort from Viduna Dipatu helped Mahanama move up to 7 points, and now that first points both these teams are looking for, Mahanama have been able to go over that whitewash, and now it's the time that Mahanama has to gain some confidence and make sure that they lessen up those errors and proceed ahead with the game. And here's the restart from Prince of Wales. Yes, Mahanama once again, lovely step from the winger there. Gets into contact. Still ball available for Mahanama. Here are the forwards coming now. Massive hit on the defense was from Shashimal Savinda. And yes, Mahanama now puts it to boot. That's a beautiful kick from Mahanama. But nevertheless, Prince of Wales does really well to recover from that trouble. And straight away concedes a penalty, Mahanama. That was some good boot coming in for Mahanama from Malinka Danuja, or rather Situm Ratnayaka. But yes, Tarin Silva once again opting to go to touch after the penalty. This time he makes sure he doesn't want it big, but make sure that he gets it to touch.
Good stuff from Viduna Adipatu there, because most the locks you see nowadays in school rugby won't go for that charge down, rather saving their energy and staying just behind the ruck. But here Viduna Adipatu probably saw that Tarin Silva didn't have much meters back there, so he knew it was his chance and charging down there. A tall, lanky lock forward. being used in the correct way there. An advantage coming here for Prince of Wales. Nimsara scanning. There was an offside there. Nimsara making good few meters. Nimsara. Support arrives just at the nick of time. What will Prince of Wales be doing from here? They will have to play a positional smart game here. Mahanama also seem to be trying to use in that booting game. Nanuas Tikshana gives it out to Silva. Silva goes up into the air with a high up and under, but not gaining good meters, but gaining an important knock forward. That will be another vantage scrum coming in the way of Prince of Wales with another attacking opportunity.
Well, yes, 3 to 4 errors back to back from both teams, but nevertheless, referee will bring it back to that initial infringement, and once again it's a penalty conceded from Mahanama. Well, Mahanama will have to make sure that they lessen down these penalties, because that will help Prince of Wales move forward step by step, but Prince of Wales at the same time will have to make sure that they cut down those handling errors and make sure that they go over that whitewash. They've gotten a couple of opportunities, but nevertheless both times it was blown away. And once again with the Rexona line out inside the 22 for Prince of Wales. Nimsara with the ball in hand for the throw, and this time it's a 4-man line out. Sets the rolling maul once again, the Cambrian forwards, but Mahanama contests pretty much well. A brilliant battle out here, but Prince of Wales this time make sure that they make no mistake, moves inch by inch. It's a good drive coming from the forwards for Prince of Wales, and here's the advantage coming as well for Prince of Wales. Here's Anuas Tikshana now looking for options, but they've up to play those close quarters once again. Can they go over the whitewash? That's the question. Yes, Anuas Tikshana to Reshan, the number 2 for the Cambrians. Sending it out to Nimsara. Nimsara offloads it to Kavindu Dimel. Prince of Wales has the opportunity, but they have got to make sure that they hold on to position. This time, once again, a good let's coming for that play, and here's a massive opportunity now for Prince of Wales. Yet another advantage coming in favour of Prince of Wales. Their forwards putting on a valuable effort to score that first Amana Bank try, and just few meters away. And here's Tikshana sending it out. Here's Silva sending it out to Suel Nimesh, but good defense incoming from Mahanama. Once again being brought back. Prince of Wales have to make sure they hold on to possession. It's good line speed, good defense coming from Mahanama.
Well, we can't point it out enough. The Cambrians have been a reckoning force in this A division. And a cross kick from Silva. He knew he had that advantage, multiple advantages coming in the way of Prince of Wales. So Mahanama lacking in discipline. We saw that last week as well. Mahanama's discipline just not being up to the task during the field of play, during open play, and as well as when there was a penalty blown. So 5 or 4 yellow cards last week for Mahanama given away, including a red card as well. So discipline will be playing an important factor for both sides. Importantly, Mahanama, because they have been giving just too many offsides, and the Cambrian maul has been immense. I would say the Cambrian maul has been effective just as well as the Royal maul we have seen throughout these years, making good headway. So the Cambrians with another opportunity to equal the score sheet. The question is, will they be executing it, or will they squander it with a good defense coming from the yellow shirts? the yellow and black shirts.
Yeah, it's interesting to see what Prince of Wales will opt to go for, especially with this penalty coming up. They've tried multiple things 2 to 3 times. They've had the opportunities, but nevertheless, that's one more opportunity. Yes, Tarin Silva once again, ball in hand. Yes, once again they opt to go for touch. Once again with the fight of Prince of Wales. Yes, Suren Nimsar with the throw and Prince. Yes, that's the first time on a back try for Prince of Wales. Brilliant work there. He did not transfer the ball for that rolling ball. Instead, he opted to go on his own. And seems like it's Lienage who has touched down for that first time on a bank try for Prince of Wales. That was some brilliant move. Brilliant move coming into play from Prince of Wales. Take a look at that. There you go, he did not transfer it at all, and Mahanama forwards was expecting that the ball will be transferred for the rolling ball, and seems like it's not Lienage who has touched down, it's Munasinghe. That's some brilliant work coming into play from Prince of Wales, and now Madhuwanta with the goal conversion. Important conversion here. Finds it astray, nevertheless. That will keep Mahanama still in lead, but the deficit will be just 2 points.
Wonderful stuff there by Theekshana Munasinghe. Using the loss to proper use there. Showing a dummy from the line out itself, not transferring the ball and going over. So that will read the score 5 points to 7. Also, we have 6 Dialog Schools Rugby League matches happening today. We have St. Joseph's taking on Wesley, Anand taking on St. Peter's, Sri Sumangala taking on Isipatana, GS Senanayaka taking on Trinity down at Police Park with a last minute fixture change, and Zahira taking on St. Thomas. And while on your screens is Mahanama taking on Prince of Wales, and it's going to be one close encounter here as Tarin Silva gains really impressive meters. Seems to me, Janidu, that he has mastered the wind. Although his kick was charged down, the kicks he has successfully executed have been mastered well, because he knows where the wind flows and where the wind hums, so he knows how to attack against the wind. But nevertheless, Mahanama with another opportunity, and Fonseca in the number 3 jumper will be looking to put his team in front with a good, perfect rolling maul.
Yes, Bhishma, talking about Tarin Silva, he's pretty much an experienced player in this Prince of Wales outfit. He's been in that outfit for the past 2 years as well. A very risky pass comes into play, but does well is Malinta Danuja. And yes, Mana once again with the opportunity to attack, but the ball has been stolen. Brilliant work from Munasinghe, I believe. And yes, Tarin Silva once again putting it to boot. A lovely high-hanging kick, but collects very well. Is Situm Ratnayaka, and he beats 2 defenders and offloads it. And yes, referee spots that knock forward once again. Once again, handling errors coming into play from Mahanama.
Situm Ratnayaka from the back of the field, a good break there, but the ball just going forward and a bit of a knock-on as well. Is the break. Situm Ratnayaka searching for his support on the inside, but the ball going front, so a knock-on it is. A few handling errors from both sides, and Suren Nimsara going out wide this time, jumping off a tackle there, so that will be a penalty. You are not allowed to do that. And a free penalty given away, and Malinka Danuja takes a quick tap, searches support on the inside, comes Bandara back again to Danuja. Malinka Danuja bought well, Mahanama playing a good offload game here. Playing a 7 style offload game. And here's the try scorer. Adipattu. Mahanama looking for their second Amana Bank try. Just a few inches away. And there is the second Amana Bank try for Mahanama. That's their number is Vishal there. Vimanga Vishal with the try, and Mahanama will extend their lead up to 12 points with an easy 2-point conversion coming. Well, errors from both sides, but ultimately Mahanama keeping the second Amana Bank try there, Janidu.
Yes, definitely, Bhishma, and definitely the credit has to go to Situm Ratnayaka. When the penalty was conceded, he took that quick tap and straight away ran in through the Prince of Wales defence, and from there onwards it was some continuity play of rugby offloads to offloads, and which helped Mahanama go over that whitewash once again for the second time of the game, and that's Amana Bank try number 2 for Mahanama. And was the goal conversion going astray? Well, the conversion is through as well, so it's 14 points to 5. Mahanama once again coming in front of the game. Just 3.5 minutes before heading into Lemons, according to our clock. Can Prince of Wales bounce back? That's the question. A big task in their shoulders with less time to play.
Well, we have a 9-point deficit here, but Prince of Wales, if they can just close it up to 2 points, or rather 4 points even, it will be a major momentum boost for both teams, for Prince of Wales regardingly going into the half time. So Prince of Wales with this kick-off will be looking to kick deep, and then when Mahanama exit it, well, after giving good pressure, they will be exiting Mahanama. So hopefully a net gain for Prince of Wales there, and probably the Cambrians will be going for their potent weapon with Surya Nimsara at the back of that maul. Will be looking to score a try. Or can Mahanama go the full length from their own half? Kallara Dias coming into the side, substituting Vihanga Sanket after last week. Vihanga Sanket putting on a stellar performance. And just when we are saying that, Surya Nimsara in the number 8 jersey, an important name in this forward pack, gets a good jackal, and Silva will be looking to convert this into touch. Important meters. The forwards will be hoping he can get them close, just 5 meters away. And with the wind, Surya Nimsara is up to the task, and that will be another opportunity, Janidu, for the Cambrians. From the same place they executed their first Amana Bank try, a second opportunity, a same-to-same mirror-reflecting opportunity. So, can they execute this and go away with 5 or 7 points is the question.
Yes, once again, Mahanama paying the price for conceding yet another penalty, but this time Prince of Wales collects that line out really well, and this time opting to transfer the ball, but nevertheless a good driving maul from Prince of Wales coming into play, and of course Mahanama, there you go. This time the Mahanama forwards breaking down, and opportunity for Prince of Wales to drive through. Yes, Tarin Silva moving on to that blind side, and cardinal error there once again. Once again, not the best of passes from Surya Nimsara. With the tackle, he was pushed back, and he opted to offload, but nevertheless it was spotted as a forward pass coming into play, and it will be a vantage scrum for Mahanama. I'm pretty sure they would want to go for boot to get out of danger.
Well, we have a few seconds left in the first half, so another vantage scrum for Mahanama. Kallara Dias will be putting it in. We have Malinka Danuja, the fly off, the standoff ready, with Situn Ratnayaka next to him. So they will be looking for the exit here. We also have the number 15 playing the number 9, ready for some good charges. The ball goes out and good exit there by Situm Ratnayaka. So that will be another Exona line out for Prince of Wales. They will be looking to do the same. They've taken it quickly, but just not successful there. The ball, one foot was in. So Suren Nimsara has been doing all the hard work along with the captain Sitija Ramesh. We have two lineouts for Mahanama, and Prince of Wales have been leading the lineout count here with 8, and Munasinghe on top of it with Suren Nimsara back of the mall, scanning for his options, and Anu Astikshana gathering his troops. And another hand out coming from referee Jivaka Fonseca there. So Prince of Wales making immense meters, and Suren Nimsara breaks through, searching for support through the captain, but ultimately regathers the ball. The Mahanama forwards have been doing a tremendous job here. With 35 minutes up on our clock, this will probably be the final play of the first half.
Yes, Bhishma, most probably the final play of the first half, and Prince of Wales got to make sure that they do not cause any error. They've got to make sure that they go over the whitewash before heading into lemons, put some pressure on Mahanama. And once again, Mahanama, the biggest concern for them in this game, conceding back-to-back penalties, and once again they do so. And Tharin Silva with ball in hand, I'm pretty sure once again they'll opt to go to touch and opt to go for that rolling maul once again. Yes, Silva now with the boot. Once again a good kick coming into play. And once again, here's the opportunity for Prince of Wales. They've been only able to go over that whitewash once from the opportunities they've had, but they've got to make sure this time that they count this one before heading into lemons. Put some pressure on Mahanama, and Suren Nimsara once again with the ball in hand for the throw, but a little bit of an injury concern, I believe. Mahanama player getting a bit of treatments done, and the Mahanama forwards, you can see from the body positioning itself, they're ready to push back that rolling maul. Yes, Nimsara with the throw. Once again, a good line out from Prince of Wales. Good contest coming in from Mahanama. But nevertheless, the rolling maul is still on from Prince of Wales. These forwards have been brilliant so far in this game. And yes, Nimsara breaking from that rolling maul, and that's a piece of a cake for Anu Astikshana. Dives over that whitewash, and that's Amana Bank try number 2 for Prince of Wales. We've just spoke about going over that whitewash before heading into half-time, Bhishma, and rightfully said they've done that. Take a look at that open space for Anu Astikshana, and with that Prince of Wales moves up to 10 points with the goal conversion to come.
Easy as you like. Anu Astikshana with plenty of space on the left-hand touch side, and he goes down for the try, second Amana Bank try for Prince of Wales. So that's going to read 10 points. That will be a massive momentum boost going into lemons for Prince of Wales, and that will be a massive momentum downshift for Mahanama. As we can see on the bench also, they are very vocal. The coaches not happy with that. The up and rising side coming from the B division, Prince of Wales have been immense and tremendous. The conversion just not up to the mark, going astray. And that's going to read half time. The score will be reading 14 points to 10. Mahanama with the 4 points lend the lead. Prince of Wales breathing down the necks of the Mahanama forwards as well. So got to give credit to Munasinghe as well. Munasinghe and his front row with the captain there. They're not landing the line out just as quickly as you like, and they're just holding him up a split second, so that takes time for a penalty to be received for Mahanama as well. So smart play, quick thinking, good thinking from Prince of Wales, and that will be half time. half time. Scores reading 14 points, then we'll be heading into half time and a commercial break, and we'll be back to you with more action on the other side.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසි කූල්. අවුවත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබට
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබට ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න ලොකු පොඩි හැම ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න හොඳම ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence. Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Saratama enjoy කරන්න party එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth එකට go එකක්.
Rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
For passion, a competitive spirit is for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right, real energy. Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් Swiss Tech නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. Swiss Tech ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Black Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth එකට go එකක්.
මාස 24ක් දක්වා ගෙවීමේ පහසුකම් සමගින් මාසික වාරිකයේ රුපියල් 4999යි. අබාන්ස් ජාතියේ පරිගණක සැපයුම්කරු.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
Perfectly. Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසි කූල්. අවුවත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසි කූල්. අවුවත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් Swiss Tech නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. Swiss Tech ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම
Welcome back to the live action of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2026. Mahanama College taking on Prince of Wales College here at Air Force Grounds, Rathmalana, and everything's almost set for that second 35 minutes of the game. And of course, yes, the hosts leading 14 points to 10 as we have a look at of the highlights from the first half. That loose ball, that lock going over the whitewash for the first try, and take a look at this for a try from Prince of Wales. That brilliant move from Prince of Wales, and this was the second Amana Bank try for Mahanama College Colombo, and easy as you say, try number 2 coming in for Prince of Wales. So with that, the score is 14 points to 10, Mahanama having the lead of 4 points. Nevertheless, anything could happen in this dying 35 minutes.
Rathnayaka with a deep kick-off into the playmaker's hands, Suren. And a good clearance there by Tarin Silva. Not the biggest or longest of kicks, but gets the job done. And important meters and pushes back Mahanama back to where they started. Fonseca will be looking for that throw-in. Well, Mahanama definitely have to get their act back together if they want to win. They will be looking for that bonus point as well. So Prince of Wales also looking for that bonus point. Both teams will be looking to win this game rather than bonus points within 1 point margin or 1 point deficit as well. So Prince of Wales having a good momentum shift, just scoring at the brink of half time. And now again Prince of Wales on the attack, trying to play that kicking game. Tarin Silva going for that 50-22, but not finding the proper measurements there. And Rathnayaka will be looking to clear his lines. And a good exit there by Rathnayaka, is it? No, it's in the field of play. Tarin Silva playing with fire here. His forwards might just be offside, but not calling for the mark there. And Malinka Danuja exits again into Suren Nimsara this time. Both teams playing a kicking game. Nimsara losing his foot there, making good meters. Forwards must be thinking what's happening here, running here back and forth. And here is Suhail Nimesha trying to break through, but a good tackle by Hapuhinna. We have not seen much of him, the skipper. Normally a good name to recognize in the field of play. But today has been quite a silent day here for Suren Nimsara. Sorry, for Hapuhinna. Suren Nimsara has had quite a loud day everywhere on the field, doing immense stuff for Prince of Wales. Here is Munasingha, normally at the back, at the top of the line out, but this time playing win 3. And Prince of Wales making really good face-by-face build-up play here.
Well, yes, a good start from the Cambrians heading into the second half, and take a look at that for some good rugby being played. And yes, that back door coming into play from Prince of Wales, and he has the overlap, but nevertheless he opts to go on his own. It's the winger, and yes, Anuas with the pass for the forwards. Number 1 Pod getting into contact. Good defense coming in as well from Mahanama. And quick ball needed for Tarin Silva. Puts it to boot. Does very well. Puts it to that space. And it's a penalty. But interesting to see here. See the penalty in favour of Prince of Wales or the Mahanama College, but interesting to see what the call is from the referee. Well, seems like a bit of an injury concern as well. 2 players from Prince of Wales are on the ground.
It's quite evident what Tarin Silva has been given has the orders that has been given to him, looking for space on the back with his boot. So he's trying to get that 50-22 or kick that ball just inches away from their goal line. So then Mahanama will have a high pressure exit clearance, and then there will be meters gained, a net gain for Prince of Wales. So there will be a penalty coming in the way of Cambrians, and the referee explaining to the skipper what the infringement was. So Prince of Wales with the first attacking opportunity of this game. Time is back on.
Late charge.
Yes, Tarin Silva now once again opting to a fine touch. Finds a good touch is Silva. Here's a massive opportunity for Prince of Wales to get into lead for the first time in this game against Mahanama College. And I'm pretty sure once again they opting to go for that driving maul, which has been the biggest threat for Mahanama and for Mahanama forwards. A big concern coming into play. But nevertheless, Nimsar has to make sure that the line out goes well, and this time he makes a big error and loses that ball forward. And Mahanama will be relieved and happy to have that ball in favor of them now, but they've got to make sure that they get out of trouble.
Prince of Wales makes a hash of that easy line out. Well, Suren Nimsara and his forward pack did not have the best of communication there. There was no lifters supporting Munasinghe for that line out, for their jump there. So Mahanama sighing a big sigh of relief with Kallara Dias putting the ball in. So there will be a free opportunity to get out of jail here for Mahanama. Well, a wonderful opportunity given away by the Cambrians there. Just not the right communication, the right call not coming from the forwards, from the locks to Suryan Nimsara. So he just threw the ball, but regardlessly, there could have been regained the position, but the knock on also happening there. So Mahanama clears their lines through Ratnayaka. Doesn't gain the biggest of meters, but still another opportunity for the Cambrians. They have been knocking on the door of the Mahanama forwards, the Mahanama lads, quite throughout this game for an up and coming team. I would say Lumbini also coming into this division in this 2026.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න. ලොකු පොඩි හැම ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න. හොඳම ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence. Park Avenue.
Backwards. No, go.
Apologies for the technical error, and with that Prince of Wales College goes over the whitewash for the third Amana Bank try, and like we mentioned, they get into the lead for the first time in this game. Well, Mahanama College under pressure, and that was Madhuwanta, the number 11, the winger for Cambrians, going over the whitewash, and referee having a word with the skipper and one of the Mahanama players as well. Going to be an interesting chat. I'm pretty sure nothing harmful done. Yes, just a piece of an advice given to the Mahanama players. Nevertheless, good comeback into the game from Prince of Wales College. 15 points to 14 with the goal conversion to come.
Big ups from the Cambrians here, getting the lead for the first time of the match here, first time of the game. So 15 points to 14. And the try scorer Madhuwanta looking to convert his own try. Important conversion coming up. And that's an unsuccessful goal conversion. So Prince of Wales will be getting the lead by just 1 point, a slender 1 point lead. So Prince of Wales will be having a good momentum shift there as they are leading the games from a match fancied Mahanama that has been in the A division for some time. So Prince of Wales will be delighted with that. And Sairu Damsit coming in for Mahanama. So Mahanama, the first side to make the early substitutions. And this time, Tyrone Silva has plenty of time on his boot to clear his lines. And yes, he does a wonderful stuff there. Here you go, a replay of the last try there. Kalara Dias trying to rack down Madhuwanta there, but not just succeeding. A loose ball collected by Madhuwanta, and Madhuwanta going over for the third Damana Bank try from the Prince of Wales lads, and they will be having the lead 15 points to 14.
Well, it was a good deep kick-off from Mahanama, but they've got to make sure that the chases are on. Tarin Silva did have enough time to go for that boot. There's a wraparound pass, completely missing that ball, and once again it's turned over by the Cambrians. Yes, Anuas Tikshana to Rashan, gets into contact, puts on a good hit on the defense. And now Prince of Wales seems to be a bit settled compared to the first half. Lovely short ball from Nimsar as well to Radhe Fernando. Anuas using his options left to right. This time good defense incoming from Mahanama. Lovely tackle. Big hit on the player. And yes, Tarin Silva now. More like a cross kick coming into play. Had the opportunity of collecting it, but referee blows the whistle. Pretty sure we'll bring back play for that initial infringement penalty in favor of Prince of Wales. High tackle incoming from Mahanama defense. Once again, Mahanama continuing to concede those silly penalties in favor of Prince of Wales. And here's Tarin Silva now looking for a good big boot. Yes, doesn't find big meters, but nevertheless does the job. 15 points to 14. Prince of Wales just 1 point ahead. And Rexona line out to come from Nimsar. They've been brilliant with the line outs. Prince of Wales, a big threat for Mahanama forwards, like we spoke in the first half as well.
Well, the sun's starting to shine down on us. And if you're just tuning in, we are live here from the Air Force grounds, bringing you live action from Prince of Wales facing off Mahanama College. And we have Prince of Wales with a 1 point slender lead here. So all to play for in the next 24 minutes. Mahanama just making a series of silly mistakes, I would say. And then the Cambrians capitalizing on it throughout the whole match and gaining that 1 point lead.
Yes, Bhishma and Situm Ratnayaka. A flip up position change from the coach incoming. He comes into fly off. Situm Ratnayaka. Yes, Situm Ratnayaka. Dummy scissors, one player gets through two defenders. Lovely Sonny Bill Williams offload coming into play. But nevertheless, Prince of Wales does very well to bring the Mahanama offense down. And here's Dias opting to go through the short side, offloads it to his winger. This good defense coming in from Prince of Wales as well. Overall, good passage of play from both the teams. Do they have enough support? Yes, they do. Yes, Dias once again using his forwards. There's some good consistent rugby coming into play from Mahanama after a while. They were causing a lot of errors, and lovely offload. Hangs on to his jersey, puts it to put for a little chip kick is Udara Pereira. And this time very well defended from Mahanama. Chasers coming into play. Tarin Silva brought down to ground. They will need him back for sure to put it to boot, get out of the edge, but they're doing very well using their forwards till they recover. And here's Anuas this time to Silva. Silva kicks it in, but Sidhum Ratnayaka, or rather Udara Pereira, trying to get that ball, but nevertheless finds a slight hit on his fingers and goes into touch.
Massive pressure applied on Prince of Wales by the Mahanama lads there. Tarin Silva, not the most agile centre you will see. He had plenty of time, but then choosing to go to contact there and finding another way to go to the boot. A flat kick there. Udara Pereira just putting his hand unwantedly and adding to the list of silly mistakes from the Mahanama lads, an advantage as well. And this time it's Fonseca. Rather Sashimal Reshan there going on into contact for Prince of Wales. There will be an advantage, so there will be a penalty coming in the way of Prince of Wales. Prince of Wales lads will be looking to get out of their half into the Mahanama half and gain some good momentum with another Rexona line out, which they have about 75% converted well. They will be looking to do the same in the next 20 minutes, and a banana kick is what Tarin Silva opts to go and gains good meters for the Prince of Wales lads.
Well, a few games happening on the other end as well. Bhishma Anand leading over St. Peter's 17 points to 10, and I'm pretty sure St. Thomas's was Zaira just 20 points to 19. St. Thomas's leading by 1 point, and of course Trinity getting the upper hand once again, 29 points to 10 at the moment. And yes, one quick update, Zaira gets into lead against the Thomians, 24 points to 20. So interesting games happening here today at Saturday in Colombo and Kandy. And with that, once again the Cambrians with their strong rolling maul coming into play, but this time Mahanama does really well to collapse it. Decoy running coming into play, lovely backline move from Prince of Wales, but good defense coming into play from Apuin. But nevertheless, ball still available for Prince of Wales, and there you go, silly error once again from Mahinka Danuja. You cannot do that in the ruck. And once again, a silly penalty conceded from Mahanama.
Well, the arriving defender should be on his feet, and Malinka Danuja was well off his feet going into the ruck. So, penalty that was supposed to not be given away has been given away easily by Mahanama, and Prince of Wales with another opportunity. Their favourite has been the line out. A Rexona line out has been their favourite option, and it has been proving
Apologies once again, ladies and gentlemen. With that in your screen, Prince of Wales College touches down into their fourth Amana Bank try. And with that, they get their bonus point as well. Pretty much brilliant work coming into this second half. More like coming in to this second half with a plan, and especially cutting down those errors, and it has helped them a lot. And yes, the goal conversion coming into play once again, but not the best of days with the conversions for Prince of Wales, but nevertheless they have been able to get into lead 20 points to 14. It's just a matter of getting one converted try for Mahanama College. Can they do that? They seem a little unsettled heading into the second half, Bhishma, and interesting to see how they are going to proceed for the rest of the minutes in this game.
Prince of Wales have been a rejuvenated side in this second half, Danidu. Mahanama on the back foot here. Mahanama not knowing what hit them. Situm Ratnayaka, not the best of kickoffs, straight to the middle. And Munasingha has been up to the mark. Every line out that has been collected by Prince of Wales. So every player doing their part here in the Prince of Wales side here. Wonderful stuff. They're playing with heart here. Not to say, not for Mahanama as well. They are also playing with heart, but just the Prince of Wales has been up to the mark here. And here is Udara Pereira breaking the first line of defense. Kalla Aradaya is breaking one, breaking two, going into contact there. Here comes the forwards with a no arms tackle. There will be an advantage heading towards Mahanama. Udara Pereira asking for the ball on the blind side together with Bandara and Situm Ratnayaka with a horrible kick there. Almost was Tapohin to touchdown, but Taren Silva had the right presence of mind. There was an advantage, you'd think, but Situm Ratnayaka, when you have an advantage, you would go for a 50 kick there to the corner. But this time it was a 20-80 kick there. So not the best of decision makings from senior players in this Mahanama outfit. But nevertheless, another opportunity, another external line out for Mahanama. Can they convert that into a 5-pointer and come within 1 point distance? Or can they convert it with a try and go with the 1 point lead up in the score sheets?
Well, yes, a massive opportunity for Mahanama College now. They've got to make sure that they go over the whitewash. Well, it's not a big concern whether it's going to be a 5-point or a 7-point, but not the best of lineouts from Mahanama. Rush defense coming into play, and the ball has been lost. But it's a penalty conceded. I believe it's offside from Prince of Wales. Well, seems like the Mahanama player is down. Seems like a big concern coming into play. You can see the doctor and the physio arrived in the grounds, taking a look at the player. Well, was it a dangerous tackle that came into play, or was it line offside coming into play? The penalty was conceded, and we'll have to wait a moment to see what's coming in from the referee. And meanwhile, yes, Trinity 29 points to 10 against DSN Nayak, and Zaira College interestingly leading over the Thomians 26-20. And Isipatana having a mammoth score against Sri Sumangala Candy, 40 points to nil. Bhishma talk about that. And of course Wesley leading over the Josephians 16 points to 5. And what a game going on at Rajgiri. Anand Peters 17 points apiece. So all interesting games happening today here in this Dialog Schools Rugby League 2026, and we are bringing you all those action live into your faces through Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, and yes, referee Jivaka Fonseca starting the play, and the player seems to be okay as he was able to stand up on his feet. And yes, Sithum Ratnayaka now with the touch find once again. Back-to-back opportunities for Mahanama. They've got to make sure that they count on this one this time, because the previous opportunity was blown away. But they've got to make sure there is no room for error, because if they are to come back into the game, this is a golden opportunity. And this time the lineup looks good and sends it out to Dias. Dias offloads it to Udara Pereira. Udara Pereira gets into contact. Support arrives on time for Mahanama. Sends it to their back line and opts to go on his own. Fortunate enough they are getting support on time. And has he gone over the whitewash? Well, yes he has. And that's try number 3. Amana Bank try number 3 coming into play for Mahanama College. Brilliant work there from Mahanama. And with that 5-pointer, it brings them into 19 points. And this goal conversion is going to be a crucial one. Not the easiest of angles. And with the wind here at Rathmalana. But can Ratnayaka do it for his team? A key player in the lineup. Has done a great job for his team in the past season and this season as well. Can he put Mahanama back on lead? Is the question. Sithum Ratnayaka with the difficult conversion coming into play. And seems like it's through. What a conversion coming into play from Ratnayaka. Is this the game-changing moment of the game? What a game we are having here at Rathmalana. 21 points to 20. Now Mahanama College once again coming back into the game and gets onto the lead. And next 12 minutes are going to be very interesting, Bhishma.
Mahanama with a 1-point lead coming back into this game. Like you said, Janitu, will this try be the turning point of the game? Or will Prince of Wales have left? Will they have enough left in the tank to come back from the behind and get the win here? It's a 1-point game. It was Super Saturday last week out, and 2 consecutive Super Saturdays, I would say, as we have had a lot of close games going on right now. All brought to you live on the papare.com. Mahanama, not the cleanest of takes from the kickoffs. But Sithum Ratnayaka with a good exit there. Nimsara has been all around the park here, and Silva going for a cross kick there, looking for that 50-22. Kick collected well by Udara Pereira. Steps one, but well met in the tackle there. By Kevedhaman, Hapohinna breaks one. Hapohinna gives a fend off to one. Support arrives through Bandara. Kallara Dias gives a pass there, but going forward and a knock on as well. Good stuff there from Hapohinna, breaking one, and then support arriving from Kallara Dias as well. But unfortunately not being able to give that finishing touches, but important meters gained. Ball with Prince of Wales this time from a vantage scrum. What will they be doing from this point of play, as we have another 11 minutes in the field of play?
Well, yes, a brilliant passage of play coming into play from Mahanama College. Just that offload going a bit forward in front of the corner man, and nevertheless that has given the opportunity for Prince of Wales to bounce back. A vantage scrum down here. Zanuhas with the scrum down, pretty sure Tarin Silva all set to put it to boot. Takes a lot of time, puts on a mammoth kick, and Mahanama player lets it bounce. Malinka Danuja beats 2 men, beats 3, sends it out, and a penalty. Pretty sure he's going to go to the sin bin. Well, interesting. No card from the referee. Anyhow, Mahanama puts it to boot. Do they have the chasers? Yes, chase incoming. Good defense coming into play. Can they turn over the ball? Good work there on the ruck as well from Prince of Wales to recover. Nevertheless, after that previous try scored from Mahanama College, they've been back into the game, doing everything right at the moment. And here's Prince of Wales forwards now, slowly playing those close quarters. And here's Anuhas to Silva. Once again, Silva will kick it to exit. Well, decent meters covered, but I would say it's yet another opportunity for Mahanama College.
Mahanama playing that fast game, taking some quick taps there, booting the ball to back where there was space. Suren Namsara isolated there, but Tarin Silva is up to the mark there, gaining his team a good exit. So Tarin Silva's boot has been proven to be immense. Lucky for him also to play without any injuries, because pretty sure he will be the most reliable kicker in the Prince of Wales side. And this time Kallara Dias gives it to Rathnayaka. Rathnayaka gives it to Malinga Danuja. Shows a dummy there, loses his foot there. Rather would have been better to go on the outside. There was a isolated Udara Pereira with some good stepping power. And this time Sisitha Ramesh is up to the defense on his opposite number, Fonseca. Going through one is Vishal Vehanga. Substitutes also in field of play.
Yes, Mahanama now using their forwards, playing those close quarters, but player not on feet in the ruck, says the referee. And once again that penalty concern comes into play for Mahanama College. Pretty sure they've considered a lot of penalties in this game. And here's Silva taking a bit of a deep breath before going for that touch find. And once again he has been brilliant with the boot for his team. But nevertheless, Rexona line out coming into play.
And we are up to the 60th minute mark here at the Air Force grounds. We have 10 minutes to play. Mahanama with a slight slender 1 point lead, and Prince of Wales trailing with a 1 point deficit, and Prince of Wales putting it all in while Mahanama is trying to hold their nerve here. So wonderful stuff from both sides here, showcasing rugby at its finest, schools rugby, proving to be very entertaining here, and the sun also shining down on us. Seems like the weather has gone away, and Suren Nimsara steps one, breaks one, steps two, looking for the fend off. There will be a turnover coming, and quickly taken from Situm Rathnayaka. Referee sees it. A booted ball. Situm Rathnayaka can he collect it? And bundled into touch is Rathnayaka, but wonderful stuff there by Situm Rathnayaka. And also by Silva. Centre from Prince of Wales. The last line of defence, running from the middle to the corner field there and dragging Situm Rathnayaka down into touchline. So Mahanama still with a good chance to regain the ball if they can from a contested line out.
Good presence of mind there by Tarin Silva. Oh well, Situm Rathnayaka had the opportunity of just going over that whitewash and would have been in a safe zone for Mahanama, but Silva gets that try-saving tackle, and this time once again the Cambrian forwards once again with that threatening rolling maul. And here's Anuhas with the ball, using his forwards, letting them gain some meters before putting it to boot.
Use it.
Playing it slow, other forwards for Prince of Wales. We can hear the referee saying use it. Once again, Prince of Wales, interesting move. Still opting to play those close quarters. This can be very risky. And here's Silva. Once again, finding good touch. But nevertheless, it will be once again in favour of Mahanama College.
Well, these are the type of games. Conversions, the 2-pointers matter a lot, Janida, I would say. Prince of Wales have secured the bonus point as well. rather than converting them. So it would have been a different story. A 28, maybe if they had another 2 conversions as well. 24 points to 21. So 2 pointers matter as well at each of the match. And Hapohinna breaks one. Hapohinna tries to back the other, puts on a goosey, but tackled well by going on to the floor. Is Munasinghe there, and Kallara Dias picks and goes. Kallara Dias, does he have the pace? No, he does not. Dragged down inches away from the try line. Kallara Dias. Mahanama knocking at the door here. Just one more pace needed, and that's the try. That's the Amana Bank try. Mahanama puts the foot in, extends their lead up to 26 points with the 2-point goal conversion up to come. Mahanama keeping their cool, knowing what to do, and Hapohinna and Kallara Dias making the important meters with Ratnayaka with the 2-pointer here up to come here.
Well, yes, pretty much brings into a comfort zone Mahanama. Now moving up to 26 points and then under the post try. Situm Ratnayaka, just a matter of bisecting that post. Will add 2 more points, and it will put Prince of Wales under immense pressure because they are 8 points behind if this goal conversion gets through. Yes, the conversion's good, and Mahanama College, I would say a brilliant comeback. 28 points to 20. And a little bit of rain coming into play as well here in Rathmalana. Very interesting to see, Bhishma. A bit of sunlight and rain as well. But nevertheless, brilliant passage of play from Mahanama. They were struggling to find their momentum. But nevertheless, they have found it at the right time. Just 5 to 6 minutes remaining for the final whistle. And Prince of Wales are trailing 8 points.
Mahanama coming back from the trenches, not letting the Cambrians destroy their name. This time, collected, and Ratnayaka puts on a massive thump there. But there was a foot in touch, so the ball will be going towards Mahanama again. Mahanama, the final 15 minutes have been a different side, so coach will be jubilated with that, as they have been spirits lifted in the last 15 minutes rather than the way they played the first 10 minutes of the second half. So interesting signs to see. That shows how rugby just changes in the matter of minutes. A team can have the lead and another team can come from the trenches and gain the lead and win that match. And right now, Mahanama coming from a 14 points to 20 deficit and leading here 28 points to 20. But Prince of Wales, can they still spark something? One try, one conversion, and then a penalty within 5 minutes, or 2 tries can seal the deal and change the game. Suren Nimsara at the back of it this time. The Maul has been gaining meters immensely, Janidu, in this game for Prince of Wales. They've gained maybe about 50, more than 50 to about 80 to 100 meters throughout this whole game if you check the stats. And Suren Nimsara breaks, but there will be a jackal coming, and Mahanama get the ball again. And a quick tap taken by Situm Ratnayaka again, and he goes looking for that 50-22. But Madhuanta, rather Nimesha, coming to collect that ball, and Mahanama all of a sudden are 5 meters away from their try line, and Madhuanta is 5 meters away from their try line and charge down there, and that will be the end of the match, says referee Jivaka Fonseca, and Mahanama get the win 28 points to 20 against Prince of Wales College down here at Air Force Grounds, Rathmalana.
Well, yes, Mahanama College Colombo marks down their first win of the season, Dialog Schools Rugby League 2026, and marks their first victory of the season. And of course, the Swift Tech perfect player of the match definitely has to be Situm Ratnayaka for controlling that game very well. He has been a key player in this Mahanama outfit, and of course today he has controlled the game very well. And of course he will be named as the Swift Tech perfect player of the match. And Mahanama will be very delighted, will be very happy, the coaching staff and the management especially, for marking the first victory of the season of this Dialog Schools Rugby League 2026 and 28 points to 20. Talking about that comeback from Mahanama Bhishma, it was a great passage of play from Mahanama. They were struggling at the time, they were under pressure, but they did the right things at the right time. Lot of messages coming from the bench, from the coach as well. Lot of intense moments and intense game here at Rathmalana, but nevertheless with the pressure, huge credit for both these teams playing with tough conditions, playing with strong wind and playing with a lot of pressure, but nevertheless Mahanama gets on top of the table today, and they will mark their first win of the season against Prince of Wales as the full-time confirmation on your screen, 28 points to 20, with Mahanama taking it home.
Well, the scorecard may read Mahanama with 28 points to 20, but Prince of Wales have showed us immense rugby. They've been showcasing their talent, what they have in store for us throughout this season, throughout the 4 games play, including this. They had a lead as well of 20 points to 14, but Mahanama with the never say never spirit, coming back from the trenches and putting up 28 points to 20 up on the board, so they will be happy with that. That's also the first win for Mahanama in this whole season, including their big match against the Dons and as well the knockouts. So that's good stuff, I would say, for Mahanama. That will be important as they will be heading for next week as well, where they will be facing their last game next week of the first round. So Mahanama with that first win, they will be the fifth on the table in the group 2A. And here you go, the stats, 4 tries is what has it, but the conversions is what changes the game here. Mahanama with 4 conversions, 4 successful. Well, if you see it did the other way, Prince of Wales had that 4, it would have been 28 points to 20. Well, the 2 pointers coming into play here at the Air Force grounds, and while the sun is going down, so all the time that we say goodbye from this stream.
Well, yes, just that 8 points difference for Prince of Wales, something to look about for the coaching staff and the management, but nevertheless a good game of rugby comes to an end from Rathmalana, and we'll be signing off. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
With the difficult conversion coming into play, with a good exit there in front of the
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
enjoy party go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
passion, a competitive spirit. It's for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right. Real energy.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් Swiss Tech නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. Swiss Tech ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Black Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
මාස 24ක් දක්වා ගෙවීමේ පහසුකම් සමගින් මාසික වාරකයේ රුපියල් 4999යි. අබාන්ස් ජාතියේ පරිගණක සැපයුම්කරු.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසි කූල්. අවුවත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසිකූල්. අවුවත් එක්ක ඇතිවන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජවලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබට
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුඩ් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට්නේ
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබට
ගෙවන් යන්න.
Stand by for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, the Papare.
3, 2, 1, roll.
ඉතින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංකික ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව the Papare සමග.
Welcome back to the Papare.
Welcome to the live broadcast from the Papare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
The Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.